Hello everyone watching. I've made this video for my introductory chem class and I will be talking to you about a fuel called E85. Please enjoy the video. E85 is a type of fuel that is a mixture of 85% ethanol and 15% petrol. E85 is quite relevant to me because, firstly, I love seeing cars going fast around a track, so recently I went to the Formula 1 in Melbourne and was thoroughly entertained by watching the V8 supercars race, which coincidentally, since 2009, have been running on E85 fuel. Secondly, my mechanical genius of a boyfriend is currently thinking of modifying his race car from taking normal petrol to running on E85 fuel. And thirdly, more and more car manufacturers are beginning to release E85 compatible cars. For example, Holden recently launched the new Flex Fuel VE Series 2 Commodore, which is the first Australian-made car capable of running on E85 and unleaded petrol. Okay, now let's look at the composition of E85. 85% of E85 should be composed of ethanol. Ethanol contains 2 carbons, 6 hydrogens, and 1 oxygen. That gives you the chemical formula. Here's the molecular formula, the structural formula, and finally, here is what it looks like drawn with the ball and stick method. And there's your molar mass. The other 15% of E85 is composed of petrol. I will just give a brief overview on the petrol component of E85 because petrol is quite a complex mixture of at least 100 different compounds, and I do not have the time to do a full investigation of those compounds. So, essentially, petrol is made of mostly hydrocarbons, which are organic compounds consisting entirely of carbon and hydrogen. The main reason that E85 is used in performance cars is because it has a high octane rating of 105 due to the high ethanol content. Normal petrol has an octane rating ranging from 91 to 98. The octane rating is a measure of the tendency of a fuel to autoignite. The lower the octane rating, the more likely it is that autoignition will occur. In a turbocharged motor, the intake air-fuel mixture is compressed inside the combustion chamber, and like any other gas, when it is compressed, this creates heat. Often, if the fuel and the intake air-fuel mixture has a low octane rating, it is less stable and autoignition may occur. This is when the mixture ignites prematurely and without the spark for a catalyst, causing damage to the motor. Ethanol burns cooler, which lowers combustion chamber temperatures. Lower combustion chamber temperatures combined with the stability of higher octane fuel creates a safer and more controllable environment inside the combustion chamber. Now, the amount of charged air, known as boost, can be increased without as much chance of autoignition happening. By adding more boost and fuel, a bigger explosion is created, thus increasing power output. However, this increases fuel consumption. In conclusion, E85 is important to the motorsport scene because it creates a more ideal combustion, and there is potential for more power output.